Hey Savage family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys one of my first videos ever since I switched to becoming a pescatarian. Yeah, your girl don't eat meat, but let's get into this new video. You heard? So I wanted to make some spaghetti, but I didn't want to eat dry noodles and pasta. So I went to BJ's and I got me some meatless meatballs. And you guys, I promise you, they taste exactly like meat. So what I do here is I just add a little bit of oil to my pan. I wait till it gets hot and then I just gradually add the meatless meatballs. What I like about the meatless meatballs are they're very high in protein, so it's very good. And also, it kind of makes me full too. So here, just added them. What I'm going to do is actually have them simmer on low heat for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to flip them on the other side. You want to make sure that they get a nice little golden brown. It says in everything that you do it like you're doing unto the Lord. And that is what I'm doing here. It's cooking my food. 1,400 men and women being held in captivity. I bet most never even had and here, as you guys can see, I'm just going to check. And yes, it has gotten brown and golden. So I'm just going to switch each side to make sure that each meatball is fully cooked. I don't know about you guys, but I like my meatballs to be a little, I don't want to say crunchy, but a little golden on the outside. Super, super, super good on the inside. So that is just what I'm doing here. That pigskin made him feel like a giant, so I guess he thought this Mac could do. What else I'ma do? And the great thing about these meatballs is they actually don't take that long to cook. So I probably cooked each side for about five minutes each. So I say no more than 10 to 15 minutes cooking the meatballs. And here I just want to show you guys how great they look. Look at that sizzling. And I promise you guys, you don't even have to season them. You could if you want to, but I personally didn't because I know they were already seasoned. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the meatballs and I'm going to put them aside. What I'm going to do next is start to create my pasta sauce. And then when I'm done, I'm going to add the meatballs again at the end of me making my sauce. And I'm not just talking about Corona. We're sick of our people going to the corner. So I'm actually on a lifestyle change, and right now I'm using whole wheat spaghetti. I'm sure every store has it. Here I'm just gonna simply add about 2 cups of water. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of oil. You don't want your spaghetti to stick together, and some salt. And here I break the spaghetti into half. I'm going to show you guys again. I break the spaghetti into half. And I just add it into the water. This is just something that I've learned ever since I started cooking. And I'm just going to mix it around. Make sure that the spaghetti is saturated in the water, salt, as well as oil. The reason why I do add salt, of course, is for taste. The reason I add the oil is just to make sure that, I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. When you make spaghetti and the noodles are sticking together, that's childish. So this is what the oil does. And make sure that it doesn't stick together. So here I am trying some tomato basil pasta sauce. Yeah, organic. Yeah, I'm a little bougie. I'm bougie. And it tastes so good. So here in the same pan that I use with the meatballs, I just added a little bit of oil. Here I just added some garlic. And I'm just going to let this simmer for about a few minutes. If you know me, I love me some spinach. So guess what I'm about to add? Spinach. You're right. I'm adding some spinach. You can add as little as you want, as small as you want. I just wanted to add some greens onto my pasta. So here, again, I'm just going to add some spinach. And the great thing about spinach is you just let it sit for some time and it just starts to simmer. So I'm going to add as much as I want here. There were like 996 total police. And then I'm just going to saute everything. Spinach literally takes a few minutes just to cook. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I like it. And also it is rich in fiber and calcium. They try to frame us and then tame us into oppression. So here I'm just sauteing the spinach to see, like, that's the thing about spinach. You can add a lot, you can add a little bit. Baby girl, anybody gonna do, you get what I'm saying? Of our indigenous people who founded America. Not Christian Columbus. When Columbus sailed that ocean blue in 1492, there were still 1,400 men and women being held in captivity. I bet most never even had a clue. You're too worried about how many Andrew Jacksons you have in your pocket, man. Google the trailer. So here, as you guys can see, I just wanted to show you guys what the spinach ended up looking like when it was done. And now I'm going to gradually add my tomato sauce, my pasta sauce, I'm sorry. And then I'm just going to mix everything around just to make sure that the pasta sauce as well as the spinach are nicely combined. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like too much sauce on my pasta. So I know you guys can see it looks a little skimpy. I don't like that much sauce. So I had to start analyzing the alliances of this supremacy. Comment down below if you guys like more sauce or you like more noodles. So here I'm just going to add the meatballs. At this point the fire is on low to medium heat. You don't want it to be popping all over you. Please, I have nice skin. Don't come and burn my skin, Jerry. But I added the meatballs here, and then I'm just gonna thoroughly add everything together. But as you guys know, in the description box I list all the ingredients as well as seasonings that I use. And here I just added the seasonings, and I'm just going to gently mix everything around. You guys just want to make sure that you're very careful. You don't want to break the meatballs, and also you want to make sure that the meatballs get some of the seasoning too. They wanted Ahmad Berry 7 months into the year now of the rest of people's lives. How can we change each other's lives one step at a time? I use my words to educate my kings and queens. So here I'm just going to let it simmer for just about a few minutes. But before I do that, I have a secret. I am adding a little pack of sweetener, you guys. I'm telling you, I know y'all probably like, what is she doing? Trust me, I know what I'm doing, Jerry. I add a little bit of sugar, and it just gives it like a balance with the seasoning. Try it, you guys. I promise you, I would never say you wrong. So here, just incorporating everything, all the seasonings with the pasta and the meatballs, and I'm letting it simmer for another 5 minutes. And look at it. It's starting to look real good. You see what I'm talking about, the popping? Yeah, this thing tried to pop on my skin. Absolutely not. But guess what, you guys? I'm done. So I'm going to show you guys how I plate. I add my whole wheat pasta, depending on how much you guys want, how much you guys don't want. But here I'm just showing you guys how I plate it. And then I'm going to gently take a spoon, and I'm going to, I'm going to just add my meatballs. I love presentation. I feel as though when your food looks good, it attracts people to know, like, oh my God, I want to know what it tastes like. It looks so good. I know my food tastes good, and I want it to look good too. So here I'm just going to show you guys how I plate my food. Don't mind that little sauce on the bowl. I'm gonna clean that up. Don't worry. But here I'm just going to continue to add the meatballs, and then look at that. Yeah, look at this. Jesus is Lord. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Some people be like, I don't even know where to start. Jesus is Lord. Look at that. My Lord and my Father. Oh, but look, as I told you guys, I'm going to clean it up. Don't forget that cleanliness is next to godliness. And there you guys have it. My simple yet beautiful and easy way on how I make my meatless spaghettis. I know I'm going to see you guys soon, but don't forget to click on my latest video, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment and like that button. I'm going to see you guys next time. Stay blessed. Financially free to tweet what he wants, make racist remarks, grope married women and their private parts. I mean, it's always been like that from the start. So I had to start analyzing the alliances of this supremacist just to realize that the analogy of the atrocity